Hello there fellow NPCs, I'm Scythe, and today we're getting back into Out of Touch. And in the last video, we met Tsukiko, which is the bigger self of Jamie, Misoe, and Matoi. And they're the goddess, that is. And we are sort of forming some kind of pact here, and it seems that Tsukiko also loves CJ. Yeah, well, we already knew that, but so much so now that she actually kind of made her shards gather for CJ, which left Jamie quite in a conundrum. No, I don't want this. So that was kind of fun. But now that finished off that scene, and we have also finished off the scene about how Leah feels about being married away. But I guess we're going to continue working on that. So let's see what's going on. What's going to happen? That's it. Let's go. Yeah, Leah. I shouldn't have done that. Not in front of him. He probably thinks I'm a fucking psycho now. God. Yeah, which is... I think I mentioned it, but it's kind of similar to how Karpo also can flip when she becomes very upset or determined. In her case, Leah was upset and she yelled at her sister, not sister. Told her off at least. And just why the hell did I agree to? Why am I even asking? Because you're a gigantic crybaby and needed a man-child to save you. Way to go, Leah. Really knocking it out of the park today. What do you expect? He's like the opposite of a piranha. He smells blood in the water and rushes in like a paramedic. He was just trying his best. I know he doesn't mean bad by it. More than I can say about you sometimes. And now I have to go march past Vicky to get to my room. Opposite of a piranha? What the fuck am I even thinking? That's the dumbest shit. Beep, beep, beep. Like... microwave. And Teresa is shaking out your aura, your karma. Oh, welcome home. Sorry, you just looked so intense. I didn't want to interrupt. Oh no, sorry Teresa, I didn't mean to ignore you. Is Vicky home? I haven't seen her since we got out of school. I actually just got back myself. Sarah, Ashley and I were... Yeah, never mind. It's boring anyway. Oh, okay. I guess that went longer than she thought. Did your thing not go very well? No, it was fine. Who told you about that? Ashley kind of overheard everything with Aguri last night. She was right outside the door. I know I'm not quite Vicky, but would you like to talk about it? So this is how they are becoming better friends. He threw it off the bridge. Did I understand you wrong? You said 50 million yen, right? You heard correctly. And maybe it was more like a deliberate drop-in than a throw, but whatever. With him, what the hell else should I have expected? That man. As extreme as that was, it's still a very sweet point I think he was trying to make. It's not very often that we can see friends valuing us far above material possessions so concretely. Yeah, except I could have bought a condo with that. I suppose not much consolation, but I at least enjoy living with you here. I know. Me too. Next time, though, you can throw your down payment off the bridge, thanks. I don't think I could handle owing something so expensive. I'd be so worried about it all the time. But other than that, it went okay. Shayla sounded nice enough. Yeah. Hey, Teresa, you got powers, right? You can see into people's souls or something? I mean, yes, sort of. Why? Do I look any different to you these days? No. Sorry, you look exactly the same as always. Oh. I suppose that must be a good thing. Or Karpo is completely right. I am her and always have been. Or what I'm thinking is, since we could, Teresa could see that CJ was suffering, it means that Leia has always been suffering, and Teresa doesn't know the difference because it always looked the same to her. That once, that the moment when the necklace was thrown off the bridge, maybe then her color would have changed because there was a massive release and expectations off her shoulders, and that is something Teresa has never seen. That's what I'm thinking, that she's always tense and always worried, always afraid. And Teresa combines that with cool and collected Leia. I think that is her normal state, which is a bad thing. Is something the matter? You looked so anxious there for a moment. Huh? I don't think I've ever seen her reach out and touch someone before. Nah, I'm right. I'm alright. Don't worry about me. But your color, it just flashed for a second. My color? Right, duh. She can see your soul, stupid. No wonder she's always been so good at reading me. I have been worried. God, I've been worried sick all day. That ghost or goddess, Carpo, she started talking to me last night. She followed me around all day trying to convince me to work with her or something. She kept saying we were the same person. She could read my thoughts, she knew what I was feeling, what I intended to do, everything. Hell, she even possessed me at the onsen. I don't want to believe her, but... Carpo. That's right, Carpo. I remember CJ telling me about her. She's the one they ran into behind the school. A week ago, CJ, Vicky and Sarah encountered her. She tried to win them over too. But she left suddenly when I showed up to find them. It's like she's scared I could see her or something. That's strange. She was worried about CJ seeing her today too. Maybe that's connected, or a weakness. If so, then... Wow. I've never seen such a ferocity in her eyes before. She's serious. I don't see it. But okay. You know what? I kinda like that look on her. I got it! If she doesn't want to be found, then that's exactly what we'll do. We'll try and trick her into revealing herself. Maybe if I can get a good look at her, we can discover some way to beat her. I saw Kiana's weakness. I can do it again. I know it. But in the meantime, you have to stay strong too. No matter what she says, you're you, and no one else. She may have connection to you, but so did Kiana to Victoria, and Vicky beat her. Don't agree to anything she says, and definitely don't do anything she says. If you can keep spending time with CJ, I bet your powers will awaken just like Vicky's have. What exactly did she want you to do again? She, wanted me to spend more time with CJ. Oh. But don't get me wrong, all that sounds great. I mean, you know way more about this than me. I'll do whatever I can to help you, Leah. I'm not just going to sit by if I can change things. You can count on that. You know, I really like this side of you. I think CJ might be rubbing off on me a little. But really, I learn from the best. Putting on your best Vicky impression, huh? No. I'm actually, I meant you. Yeah, me. You've always been like that. So strong, smart, and confident. You're so cool. Everything I'm not. I've always really admired you for that. Teresa, oh stop, you're making me blush. But it's true. Vicky has to think about it, but you just are a what's the word? A bitch? A badass. Oh, come on. It's true. I would know. Wouldn't that be funny? Maybe she does know better than me. Or maybe my real self cowers at the very sight of her, golden murderess. If only I knew what was going to happen a few weeks from then. I would have said she was dead wrong. Ooh. Have those weeks already happened in the latest updates, is my question, because things is moving pretty slowly. Yeah, there's so many people that we see everything in parallel to each other. So a couple of hours of gameplay is barely a week in game. Yep, hello. That is upsetting. I mean, I know there's a window in front of him, but why the hell is Victoria's reflection in his hair? His hair is not that greasy. You came back. I never thought... You saw Mom that day, didn't you? That's right. That's right. It wasn't you. That spirit, Kiana. She attacked us. I saw everything she did. Everything. What? Are you okay? What happened? Mom saved us. Ruriko saved you? I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. I know it wasn't your fault. She only went after you to get to me. I'm the reason Mom's gone. I'm the reason you're here. I'm so sorry. Oh, Ruriko. Victoria, it's alright. It is not alright. You were a child. You had no idea what was going on. But you did the right thing. What? You didn't do anything wrong. Dad! There'll be time for that. Please, tell me what happened. Before our time is up. Alright. A while later. And then we just woke up out in the snow. I have no idea how much time passed, but it was dawn by then. With his help, we were able to sever her connection to this world, at least temporarily. Nobody was hurt in the end, but only barely. It could have gone so much worse. Those people Kiana devoured, they must be in a living hell. But you knew about her, somehow, didn't you? You knew all about spirits and ghosts, you and Mom. You two fought against them for decades, right up until I was born, right? It's what our life was about. Honestly, I was the one who brought up having kids. She wasn't sure about the distraction, but when Julia was born, she took it to it like a fish to water. Hell, by the end, it was her who talked me into retiring from the whole ordeal. Everything seemed so calm, like we had made a difference already. Oh, my poor Ruriko. If only she could see you now. She was there. I told you, she saved us. I spoke to her. I saw it. I saw why Mom died. It was for me. I was missing part of my soul or something. Mom gave me hers. I was there when she died, Dad. The talking Julia heard through the door before she found me. She was talking to me. Right, you did say that. Right, cool. Yeah, so that's what I've been saying. Okay, so they are doing some sort of time travel through memories. Interesting. Or is it because the spirits are possibly just their spirits, because they are so much more than just human, that they are connected to the other side, which is not defined by normal time. So things can happen at the same time because they are on the other side. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Kind of like an episode in Supernatural, honestly. That part of her that's inside me, I felt her ever since. Anytime there's silence, or I'm just spacing out, I feel her. Right on my shoulder, holding my arm or embracing me. It's like she never left. I'm only here because of her, in so many ways. That's your mother for you. Not even death could stop that woman's rampage. I always knew she was a strong in spirit, amongst everything else, but to see her persist so tangibly... Well, I suppose I'm the last person who should have to say how remarkable she was. Truth be told, I was never on the same level as her. I could only point her in the right direction. I found the problems, she solved them. There might not be a Kamigawa now if it weren't for her. Despite it all, meeting her was the luckiest thing that ever happened to me. So, 4 goddesses, Kione being just one of them. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this sounds suspiciously familiar. If this is anything like what I think it is, then this isn't over yet, not by a long shot. While there'll never be a replacement for your mother, you're proving you have what it takes to do this. And if CJ really is what you say he is, then perhaps you all can become far greater than we ever were. Greater than? What are you talking about? We can talk about this later. First, we have to get you out of here. I'm not going anywhere, Victoria. What? But you're completely innocent. Why wouldn't we get you freed? I tell him I made the whole thing up as a kid. At Spirits, Kione isn't gone for good. You know better than anyone how vulnerable I am to her predations. Now that I'm aware of her influence, I might be able to resist her better. Might. If something like that happened again, you could defend yourself. Julia too, most likely. But what about Audrey? What about other people? I'm a danger to everyone as long as Kione exists. Thus, I'm right where I belong. But... That's so unfair. You don't deserve to be here. This isn't right. Victoria, you learn one day that what happens in life rarely has anything to do with what one deserves. You and your sisters were the most precious treasures your mother had. If staying in prison keeps you even the slightest bit safer, I'll gladly stay. Simple as that. But that being said, I'll help you with this in any way I can. I may have been cooped up in here for half a decade, but I've had plenty of time to read and probably know more about spirits than most. Bring me whatever information you'll find and I'll see if I can put some pieces together. And, well, I guess it's as good of a chance to catch up as any, right? I mean, if you want to. So sorry, Dad. I just want things to go back to the way they were. I want us to be a family again. No more apologizing. I mean it. This isn't your fault. You were 14 and you did the exact thing a 14-year-old should have done. This isn't the end. You'll succeed and set everything straight. That I have complete confidence in. Can Julia stay here? All alone? And there we have Ruriko. You said it yourself. We both have someone to keep us company. I'll be back, Dad. Every week. I promise. 5 years of nothing. Meeting again. Hating him just as much as you always knew you should have. And days later, they love each other, you know, father-daughter wise. I'll hold you to it. If you ditch, no candy for a week. Dad, I'm 19, not 9. Right, yeah. No boys? No. Supreme ipsum... No. Oh, sumrem ipsum rem. Is this that Latin phrase that means placeholder text? I don't think so. Ipsum rem. I can't see what's behind that M. Lorem, lurem. I can't see it. Ipsum lorem. Let me double check. I know that's something. Yeah, exactly. Lorem ipsum is the graphic and publishing industry's standard placeholder text, used to demonstrate page layouts and fonts without distracting readers with readable content. The text is actually a scrambled, nonsensical version of the 1st century BC philosophical text by Cicero. Interesting, but not now. Wait. All that black. There seems to be a room beyond that. But it's really difficult to see. Sorry to poop out on you, but it's getting a little late for me. No, you're fine. Don't let me keep you up. We can talk more about it in the morning, okay? Besides, we still have some Japanese homework to go over, don't we? Oh, yeah, that. Great. Alright, as long as you're feeling okay. You can come talk to me anytime, really. I might take you up on that, when it's not a school night. You need your beauty sleep, dear. Oh, stop it. I mean it, beautiful. You're lying. I'm not. Jeez. Good night, Leah. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, dear. What does someone like her have to look... What does someone like her have to look up to in someone like me? You're perfect just the way you are, T. I'm glad I ran into her, though. I probably would have lost my cool if I had just sat around ruminating. What would I do without... No, no, no! Oh, it was... No, no, no! That's what it was. I told you. I'm fine. It went really, really well. Don't get out of bed. I'll see you in like 8 hours anyway. I'll text you in a bit, okay? Fuck, fuck! Love you too. Why now? I didn't mean to be out of here when she came back. What the fuck am I supposed to say? What can I say? What words could fix this? There's nothing I can do to change how she feels. All I can do is change how I feel and move on. Oh. Hi, baby. How are you? Baby, how often do they call each other that? I mean, Leah just called Teresa beautiful and dear, but I've heard Leah call others dear as well, so that's not too uncommon. But baby, that's a bit more. Especially considering that Leah has feelings for Victoria. Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. Just say you're tired and leave. That's it. Hey. Yeah, please don't look at me like that. I cannot if you... Why? I'm nobody. Why are you so sad about me? I can't do it. I can't. Leah. Vic. So how did it go with CJ? And the meeting with... Oh, that's... It went fine. Better than I expected, honestly. On both accounts. But if I'm honest, I think CJ saved my day. I got you to thank for that, I presume. He was very well behaved. For the most part. Oh no. Did he do something stupid? You have no idea. He managed to move on pretty easily. All things considered. Yeah, so it wasn't the groom or anything. God, imagine if his fucking mother showed up. How awkward would that have been? But yeah, his sister was nice enough, I guess. Enough silicon to make a computer out of, but she at least pretended to be polite. Polite enough to buy all that stuff in the corner. I guess. I kind of feel bad about it. You feel bad about it? Why? I kind of dragged her to all the places we don't normally boost from, and made her buy whatever I pointed at. Wow, she really got on your nerves, didn't she? Well, maybe a little. I mean, she didn't do or say anything wrong. Maybe that's why I feel a little bad. Oh, come on, you don't have to act like you slapped her or something. She wanted to impress you with her cash and you indulged her. Whatever. Yeah, I guess. It's just not the same as when we do it. Wait, why the fuck are we talking about me? What about you? Fuck, Vic, I didn't mean to ditch you today. I really meant to go with you, I swear. Not you too. It went fine, really. He was very understanding about it all. It's so crazy to think he knew so much about all this spirit stuff this whole time. It was even crazy talking to him about what Mom did when she was our age. He didn't even blink. But it was nice. And it was just a first step, but maybe someday we can all be together again. Vic, that sounds wonderful. One day, perhaps. He wants to stay incarcerated until this is all over, to protect us. I'm not really happy about that, but he doesn't want something like that happening again. You never told me what happened with you two. I know. I'm sorry. Are you scared of how I'd react? A little. What? But why? Why didn't you tell me? I didn't want you to think differently of me. Oh, Vic. No matter what happened, nothing could ever change what I think about you. I know. I was scared back then, that's all. So, then why won't you tell me now? I won't freak out, I swear to God I won't. My father tried to rape me. What? It wasn't his fault. Keanu made him think I was my mother. I saw the entire thing. These spirits, they've been trying to ruin us all our lives. They've hurt so many of our friends and family, and that's just from the little we know. It's our fight now. It's always been our fight. If we're going to get mad, we need to get mad at them for causing this. Oh, my poor Ruriko. What have they done to you? If only I could. Well, I guess in that regard I tried my best to help today. Yeah? Help? You're not mad about... I mean, yeah, sure. What do you help with? I mean, CJ, right? Hanging out with him is supposed to make him, or us, stronger, right? So I did. It was like a date, I guess. It was really nice and everything, don't worry. Well, it kind of threw a $500,000 necklace off the bridge. Why are you flipping between yen and dollars all the time? And, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me guess. Your husband-to-be's. Yep. Typical. Just typical. You really thought I'd freak if I heard, didn't you? Could have pawned that off for at least half its value. After what I did when I heard about CJ and you, maybe you're right. We could have gone and bought a beach house somewhere nice. Okinawa, maybe. What would I have done if I'd known about your dad? I might have tried to kill him before the police got to him. Sorry. I guess the locale should be your decision, right? You know me better than I ever have. Maybe a bungalow. And despite that, you don't despise me. Or an RV. How could I not love you? Well, that will be the end of today's video. Yeah. So they had a lot of reconciliation. Is that the word? They managed to get a few things taken care of, essentially. Nice. Very nice. And good on Kiyoshi to actually be that responsible. He was always a good father, it seemed like. So that's not confusing. But he's also very responsible, all things considered. Despite being incarcerated, he never stopped looking into these spirits. So he's going to be a valuable asset, in a sense. Yeah. I really hope we get to see more of him. And I also hope, because this is a trope that I tend to hate, I've never seen it made this way, however, but I really do hope that he gets out long before the show is over. This is the show. But yeah, long before the game is over. Because I don't like that. It's so boring. I don't want to see them being released and the show ends. I don't want to see them get together, in general, and the show ends. I don't want to see the good thing happen as the reward and then the show is over. I want to see the good thing and then I want to see that play out. I want to see them have a good life, So I want Kiyoshi to be released way before the game ends. So yeah. And also, we have to look into that groom to be, because I translated, no, I looked at the title card for chapter 31, and that was worrisome, to say the least. I love you, Leia, I believe it said. So, how badly does he love her? Because I do not think that was Carpo. It could have been sister-in-law, but who knows? I think it's the groom to be. But either way, that is it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching. And an extra thank you to all the members of this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.